Hi guys! As we all know, the fashion industry has very strict standards of physical appearance, so it's no wonder that all these girls and guys walking down the catwalk are so like each other. Tall, thin, beautiful and mostly European looking. But there is one modelling agency called Ugly Models, founded by two photographers who were sick of the lack of diversity, so they decided to gather the most unusual models. So, here are 10 of the most unique models in the world. Let's get it on. Moffy, the cross-eyed model. She was first noticed at the age of 14 as a festival, but she only became a model later when she turned 18, and that's when she accepted an offer from the Pop magazine, and in no time this generated a lot of buzz. She was a real scoop in the fashion industry, as nobody was used to seeing a model with a lazy eye. Her career has quickly taken off, and we think it's a wonderful example of how individuals can break deeply rooted stereotypes and prejudices. Winnie Harlow, the model with the skin disease. When Chantal was a 4-year-old girl, she was diagnosed with vitiligo, a rare skin disorder characterized by parts of the skin losing their pigment. By the way, Michael Jackson had the same condition. As a teenager, she was constantly embarrassed by her looks, so she used to cover her face with tons of makeup to hide these colorless spots every day. But she finally began to believe in herself.
You are beautiful.
Accepted her appearance as it is, and applied for the show America's Next Top Model. And although she did not win, still some big agencies noticed her, and the attention she received helped her find many important modeling jobs. Rick Genest, the tattooed model. Canadian-born Rick Genest, best known as Zombie Boy, spent much of his teen years backpacking through Canada and making extra money as a squeegee kid. At the age of 19, Rick met Montreal tattoo artist Frank Lewis, whose amazing tattoo artistry has turned Genest's body into a living art. Using his unique looks, he started to feature in all kinds of freak shows across Canada, and soon everyone was talking about him. So one day he was discovered by Lady Gaga's fashion director Nicola Formichetti, and took part in Lady Gaga's video Born This Way. Later his photos were on magazine covers. He became the face of the Jay-Z music fashion label Rocawear for its relaunch in Europe, and signed contracts with major international brands. Daphne Self, the 87-year-old model. The fashion industry is known for the short careers and its obsession with youth. In spite of this, many models have been able to pursue a thriving career for decades, such as Tyra Banks, Kate Moss and Cindy Crawford. But the oldest model, Daphne Self, finally experienced success when she first appeared on the cover of Vogue at the age of 70. Since then, she's been featured in campaigns of famous brands, and has walked numerous runways. And at her age, Daphne is still modelling, making over £2,000 per day of her time. Casey Legler, the woman who works as a male model. Casey Legler first received media attention as a female swimmer, participating in the 1996 Summer Olympics. She immediately draws everyone's attention to her looks, more specifically to her shaved head. However, her fashion career began when photographer Cass Bird needed a male model for a photo shoot for Muse magazine, but couldn't find one, so she called Casey to take the role. She sent these photos to an agent at Ford Models, who immediately offered Casey a contract as one of their male models. Although other models have taken on androgynous roles in their photo shoots, Casey is the first woman to be signed as a male model by a major agency. Jillian Mercado, the model with muscular dystrophy. Born with this incurable condition, Jillian Mercado never dreamed of being a model. In fact, she became a model by chance. She went to a casting call for Diesel as a joke, but to her surprise, soon she received an email from the company asking for some more pictures. So she became one of the faces of Diesel's new campaign, and unwilling to hide her condition, she brought her wheelchair to the photo shoot and used it as an integral piece in the campaign. In spite of being bound to a wheelchair, this girl is incredibly endearing, and she has a very active stand towards life. Erica Irvin, aka Amazon Eve, the world's tallest model. Standing at an impressive 203 centimeters, Erica is one of the tallest women in the world. and definitely the world's tallest model. But there is more than this. As a child, Erica used to be a boy. She was always exceptionally tall during her childhood and teenage years, and suffered from the psychological torment from her peers. Early on, she began taking acting classes to boost her self-confidence. Then she became dedicated to fitness, and had participated in a lot of contests and competitions, until one day she was offered a job in modeling. In 2011, she appeared in the Guinness World Records as the world's tallest professional model, and has since seen tremendous success in the modeling world. Madeline Stewart, the model with Down syndrome. 18-year-old Brisbane native Madeline Stewart first drew media attention when she shared her inspirational weight loss story on social media. She has struggled with her weight from an early age, in spite of predisposition to obesity, which is typical for the majority of people with Down syndrome. So, she dedicated herself to controlling her weight and was doing all kinds of activities: swimming, cycling, dancing, and exercising. Her story went viral, and within months she found herself presented with many modeling offers from various brands around the globe. She became the face of the brands Manifesta and Eva Mayer, and has been using her fame and success to change the stigma around people with Down syndrome. Melanie Gaydos, the model who suffers from ectodermal dysplasia. Melanie Gaydos was born with a rare genetic disorder that affects the development of skin, teeth, nails, and sometimes even bone structure. She was born with a bilateral cleft palate, as well as a form of alopecia, which causes hair follicles to grow inward, leading to ingrown hairs and rashes. Because of unchecked eyelash growth that scratched her corneas as a child, she suffers from partial blindness in both eyes. But despite all of that, Melanie is one of the most known models in the fashion industry. She turned so popular after featuring in the music video Mein Herz brennt for the band Rammstein. After that, she began receiving modeling contracts from major brands around the world. According to her friends, Melanie is a wonderful, kind-hearted person with a pure soul. She has a perfectly normal life and never feels bad about her looks. Alex Minsky, the ex-Marine amputee who became an underwear model. At 17, Alex dropped out of school to smoke weed, party, and pick up girls. When he turned 18, he enrolled in the Marines, to everyone's surprise. While he was stationed in Afghanistan, his truck ran over an explosive, throwing him 13 meters into the air. He lost his leg, underwent 13 surgeries, and spent 58 days in a coma. But the black streak still wasn't over. Soon his brother overdosed on heroin and died, and Minsky got blackout drunk every day for 23 months. However, eventually he firmly decided to fix his life, and focused on his personal health by quitting drinking and dedicating himself to improving his personal fitness. Tom Cullis, a well-known fashion photographer, spotted him at the gym and approached him with the idea of starring in a photo shoot. These went viral, with offers pouring in for Alex to star in various editorials. Today, he is one of the most successful models.
Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks, and we'll be right back to you as fast as we can.